Almost 1 year ago, I did a speedrun of Ghost N Goblins. About 2 weeks later, the speedrun got verified. Nobody knew that this speedrun was fake. Ghost N Goblins on the Nintendo Entertainment System was a popular Capcom game that came out in the year 1985. It was quite popular not because of how enjoyable the game was to play, like Robocop or Super Mario Bros., both very famous NES games. Ghost N Goblins was well known for its insane difficulty, and was voted one of the hardest games of all time. There are two versions of the game, the arcade version and the NES version. This video will focus on the NES version since it's that particular version I played and got my fake speedrun verified. Ghost N Goblins on the NES is very buggy and very glitchy. You can find a number of glitches on each level that involve graphic issues and even deaths for no reason.
There's a spot there that'll just kill you, and the dragon spawns.
Oh yes, and invisible.
4 times.
Oh, nice go.
Yes, he dodged the invisible death pixel. Nice.
Now let's go on with the plot. You are a knight named Arthur and are chilling out with the princess in the woods when suddenly a devil out of nowhere kidnaps the princess. And the objective of the game is to complete 6 stages. Then you are told to make rapid progress. Then you must complete the entire game again, stage 1 to 6 once more. But this time round, the enemies move 2 times as fast and they are much more aggressive and have different attack patterns. On the second time round, you combat Satan, who is the last boss in the game. To make things even more brain-hurting, you must enter the final stage with the shield weapon, a very difficult weapon to use, which dissolves when travelled at its maximum distance. Now let's talk about my Ghost N Goblins fake speedrun. First of all, this run was made to show how easy it can be to fake a speedrun and will be deleted and removed from the leaderboards. I do not encourage faking speedruns at all. This is just a strange experiment I wanted to do. My run is 2nd place, which means it's 2nd fastest in the world, which should have made the moderators carefully analyze the run since the time I got was 20 minutes and 49 seconds, a very impressive time and incredibly quick. The run submitted and verified was a tool-assisted speedrun, or TAS for short, which is completely not allowed in these leaderboards. You see, a TAS is a speedrun where you can tell the game what to do each frame. You can save the game anywhere, and even play in super slow motion to do a very impressive run, and retry different segments as many times as you want. Sonic Packer made an excellent video about what a TAS is. If you want more detailed information about what it is, then go check out his video. I'll leave a link in the description. There are many things which the moderators Aquas, Error72, the world record holder, and ChewChat did not notice that proves that my run is cheated. If you look at the rules section, it says the NES section is required. And already I broke a rule there because I used an emulator and managed to sneak through. Secondly, my run shows a play button sign on the right side of the screen that shows when you combine all of your save states in a TAS software called FCEUX. Now I'm going to briefly analyze my gameplay and go level by level to see what the moderators saw, which still made them verify my speedrun. The first level was disguised pretty well. You can't tell the difference between a legit run and my run. But in the next level, after the bird boost glitch, I used a few save states to rush past another bird. Here's a close-up. You can see that I was perhaps only a few frames away from dying. This is too risky for a non-TAS run, and other runners usually stop for about half a second to allow the bird to fly over Arthur's head. In the next level, I stop for a few frames to allow zombies to spawn later. This isn't really done in a real speedrun, so not sure why the moderators missed out on this too. I thought they would suss me out for this bit. This trick is very difficult to pull off. And in the next level, it looks like I did not cheat at all. A troll takes 10 hits to be defeated. On the second troll you see in this level, I do a strat extremely risky where I place him in an area and make him remain in his vertical attack mode when I climb the ladder. I thought I did this too perfectly, however the moderator still approved. After getting on the moving platform, I climb the ladder and do a insanely risky strat. Here's what I did. Those jumps are very precise and you're given a tiny frame window to perform this without dying. I thought the moderators would question me about this, but they didn't. And the next level and the final level are looking pretty legit. All these reasons are just from Loop 1. You must play through all these levels again, only this time it's much harder than Loop 1. I decided not to analyze the Loop 2 cycle because the reasons are very similar to the Loop 1 cycle. Oh yeah, by the way, I even said that my speedrun was a tool-assisted speedrun in the description of the video itself. I can't believe the moderators did not even care to look at my YouTube video. Honestly, I thought I would be rejected because of how obvious I was. Apollo Legends made a video about speedrunners who were caught cheating. This is one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It is very well made and got millions of views. At the very end, Apollo says maybe there are still speedrunners out there that nobody knows are fake. And I did feel quite guilty, but the speedrun was made to see how easy it is to get a run verified. Like Apollo, I am a verified cheater.
So there you go, I am now a verified cheater. Even though I got shut down the first time, I do think my second run should be impossible to detect as a splice. And it really wasn't that hard, which makes me think with so many people who have already been caught, there are probably many more who haven't.
I do hope the Ghost N Goblins moderators improve. There are probably other moderators who allow fake speedruns on their leaderboards.